Glynneath under-16s against Aberavon on our local field. I'd made a break during the first half, thought that I was in the clear, but unfortunately I got tackled quite hard by one of the opposition players. By the time I'd hit the ground, I'd sort of had a really sharp pain in my neck and lost the feeling in my arms and legs. I think at that point I realised that there was something really wrong.
I've been a part of the service since the beginning. I was a paramedic staff officer then, and I'm now the service's operations director. We were tasked to Glynneath Rugby Club, where Neil has been playing in a match.
While waiting on the ground, they told me that the Welsh Air Ambulance was going to come instead, which was a mix of relief and fear because I'm actually scared of flying.
Neil was being cared for by a local ambulance crew when we arrived at scene. We helped immobilise him and get him into the back of the aircraft, where we attached him to our patient monitoring. We were keeping him warm and hopefully giving him the reassurance he no doubt wanted.
The guys arrived and they took really good care of me. I was flown to Morriston Hospital. The journey was very, very fast. I think they said it was about 9 minutes to fly from Glynneath to Morriston Hospital, which would have taken them by road probably 4 or 5 times that in an ambulance.
Neil was a first-class patient, and thankfully the journey to the hospital was uneventful.
It was scary, but I think because of the service and the care, I was reassured. If I could speak to the doctors or the crew on that day, all I'd like to do is thank them. You know, being 16 years old and having the fear of a serious neck injury, they came, and like I say, the constant reassurance and the professionalism was outstanding. And again, I'd just like to say thank you.
It is hard to believe it is 20 years since Neil was our first patient that we flew into hospital and helped treat his injuries at the scene of what was a serious incident at the time. 20 years on, we're providing life-threatening care to all of those that need it in our communities in Wales, and I'm very privileged and proud to be a part of an organisation that helps save people's lives, and I'm very grateful for the community to stand by us in supporting us and helping us to fund such an important and valuable service. Thank you very much.
Air Ambulance, I think, is so valuable. You know, the terrain and the areas in Wales that we have that are difficult to get to, you know, and more importantly, probably the speed of sort of getting injured people to hospital. You know, in my situation, it could have been a lot worse, but for those who need care fast, I think it's the best way. All I'd like to do is thank them.
Hello, Shmai, this is Max Boyce at Glynneath Rugby Football Club, Aberdan Park. And it's here 20 years ago that the Wales Air Ambulance first flew to treat a young boy who was on Sunday morning who we thought broke his back, and they flew him to Morriston Hospital. So I've always been involved with Wales Air Ambulance ever since, and I've seen the great work that they do. And I'm being president of the South Wales Golfing Association, which has risen hundreds of thousands of pounds for Wales Ambulance over the years. It's such a worthy charity. So 20 years, that's a bit special. Diolch o galon am cefnogi achos mor arbennig. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. Here's to 20 years again.